Gonna try something a little different with the intro today. Gonna be a little jazzy. This might be a complete failure. Don't hate me if it is. Because you know what day it is. It's Tuesday. And Tuesday means pen turning. Drop the mic. The subject for our pen today is going to be a dog chew. Whoa, don't get freaked out yet, thinking that Peter's now turning down milk bones. Nope, this is actually a deer antler, and I've been seeing these in pet stores a lot lately. Deer antlers, elk antlers, all sorts of weird stuff that dogs now chew on, I guess, which is kind of weird. But this doesn't seem to be much different than the deer antler blanks I've been seeing at Woodcraft and places like that. And up at Craft Supplies USA, these things sell for about $16 a piece. So I figure for $8 at a pet store, I'll take the chance and see whether or not I can get a pen out of this. I'm extremely curious to see if I'll be able to turn this into a pen. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to turn it, but this is kind of weird because there's like a very hard shell around this, and then the inside it's like this very... It feels very hard, but it's kind of like this weird spongy marrow, I guess, so I don't know, we're going to see. Okay, I have a European-style pen kit, so I'm just going to go ahead and take my brass tubes and mark the length of them onto the pen kit. One is indeed longer than the other, so I'm going for the nice straighter sections of this. Mark this one right here. I'll just have that bit of leftover in the middle where the bend is. Just going to go ahead and cut at my lines at the bandsaw. Going to try to be very careful while holding this just so it doesn't jump around on me. You know what, I was questioning, should I wear a face shield? No, I'm just gonna wear safety glasses. It'll be good enough. Oh, wow. That just nailed me square in the head. I don't know what that got caught on, but boom! Hit me right in the head. Be careful while cutting this stuff. Don't be me. Don't be like me. Plan B is the antler taped to a long piece of shop drop for a little bit of extra support, and a face shield. I'd like to give a thank you to Bob, the RJB Woodturner, for the sticker and the letter. Thanks, Bob. I will put a link to Bob's channel down in the description, and I'll go ahead and put the sticker up on the wall. Go ahead and put it right there. I'm rolling at around 2,800 RPMs. I'm all rounded in now, and you'll notice that one of these bushings right here is just kind of sliding around. This is a little bit of like a sizing type thing, and I need to turn a small tenon down on one end, and I'm just going to turn the end down into a tenon, and I'm just going to bring it down to the bushing there, and once this will slide snugly over the top, I know I've achieved a proper fit. Like I say, I'm only going to start on the very, very end, just to make sure I don't overcut and lose a bunch of material. So here we go. Let's see. Nope. Okay, that works. So now I'm just going to bring this down a little bit more further down the length of the pen blank so that the whole center band will fit over. Going to be using the largest spindle gouge just to kind of curve everything over, give it a nice shape that feels comfortable in the hand. Just going to bring everything down to just a hair's width above each of the bushings. It looks so weird. Okay, gonna start sanding now. Just went ahead and put on a quick coat of beeswax onto my bushing so I shouldn't have any trouble separating them from the pen blanks. And I'm gonna go ahead and put on a CA glue finish. I'm gonna lay on the medium CA kind of thick on my first coat because the antler, a lot of this is the marrow of the antler, so it's kind of spongy, and I really want to fill in all the cracks and crevices pretty good, so I'm going to put on a nice thick first coat. Let's go ahead and put on a second coat. Went ahead and sanded through up to 600 on my previous coats of CA. Now I'm going to put on 2 finished coats of a thin CA glue. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start sanding at 240 all the way up through 800 grit, and then we can work on polishing the pen. Now I'm going to take my micromesh sandpaper pads, go ahead and start to work on polishing this. My last step to polish up this pen and really get it to a super high gloss shine is a damp cloth with a buffing compound. This is Mcguire's Mirror Glaze Pro Speed compound, and this stuff starts at about the equivalent of 1200 grit, and as you buff it gets finer and finer and finer, leaving a smaller sand scratch as it goes, working it up to a nice high shine. So here we go. I almost forgot there. Gonna put it on the towel first and wipe it on first to get nice even coverage before I start buffing. ahead and take this all off my lathe here. That's it for today's video, guys. I think that this pen came out really well. The Antler was really interesting material to turn. Not very different than, let's say, a really dense resin or an acrylic blank. It was just weird stuff to turn, though. Very interesting. Kind of an interesting pattern to it. Just kind of weird stuff. This was a European-style pen kit. The Deer Antler, which was just a pet chew from the PetSmart store, and a CA glue finish, and I think it all came out really well. I'm pretty proud of this. And I will see you all next Friday. Please subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.